So I wanted to come on here because I was just thinking about something, and I've kind of talked about it a little bit on my other lives, but I want to get more detailed and more specific about certain type of black women because it's just I can't stand YouTube. Like, it's just a cesspool of garbage. Like, I mean, black women are weird, and we have to understand. Like, we got to start breaking the psychology of some black women down so we can understand who not to deal with. I am completely for black women segregating. Like, I don't fuck with other black women at all. I don't be friends with them. I'm not cool with them. I don't like them. Like, clearly, right now, like any black woman that's in a relationship or married or any of that type garbage, I don't even want to deal with them, period. I would never be cool with them. I don't care. All black male worshipers, we already know to cut them hoes off, over here in this sector. We already know, don't, not to deal with any black male worshipers, black male co-signers, black male sympathizers. All of them whores can be thrown away in the trash, okay? Um, but we have to talk about other types of black women as well who also need to be ostracized, okay? And in my opinion, these upper class wannabe or whatever you would call them, we can just say they're upper class or they're just not average black women like with average incomes. They don't come from, you know, the black community. They like act funny about, you know, the black community. They act funny about the hood. They act funny about black people who are not rich, who are not wealthy, who are not, who are middle class, working class, like type of black women. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always talking about the hood, but they're not from the hood. You know what I'm saying? They're always, making these disparaging comments about average income black people, which are the majority of black people in the entire country. Um, so we just got to be real suspicious of them hoes. Like, I just noticed how they're always talking about stuff that they don't even know about. They don't know about the stuff that they're talking about. They're always making little comments about a social space that they don't even belong to, or they keep trying to be a part of a space that they're not a part of. Like they keep trying to build a bridge between themselves and average black women. And it's like, for what? Why are you trying to control narratives and conversations amongst women who are not a part of your social class? Because if you're not average income and you're not working class or average income or middle class, then why would you keep speaking on middle class people in their situation? I just don't understand that shit. And then I started thinking about it. It started making sense that these women are social outcasts, and that they're buffered, they're pampered, they're coddled. They don't really have no life experience. They don't have experiences, with any type of struggle, like with any type of having to be responsible for anything, having to take care of anything, or having to, keep all their resources, spread their resources out, or trying to help or trying to maintain their lifestyle or maintain a household or something. Like, they don't know nothing about that, and I feel like they shouldn't even be speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think those conversations need to be left to black women who actually have responsibilities, who didn't grow up pampered or coddled. Okay? Because they will be the only ones that know how to have a conversation about it, and what advice to give to other women who are in that same situation where they didn't grow up coddled and buffered. They didn't grow up with no wealthy parents or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They grew up average. They're the ones that I'm talking to on most of my videos. I'm not really talking to upper class women. Because I feel like they already got it figured out. Most upper class black women don't have any kids and they're not married. So it's like they already know that the pickings are slim, and they've made conscious decisions not to get married, not to have kids, because they knew what they didn't have any viable men to procreate with. So, you know what I'm saying? They already understand that, but they like to control conversations amongst black women who are not a part of their social class. And it's they need to stop doing that, because it's like you telling them the wrong. Like I said, in my opinion, I feel like you black women should, especially if you're young and you don't have any kids, you should build your finances with other women at this point in time. And you shouldn't be listening to any black woman who's not telling you to do that. Period. Because anything other than that is going to trap you in an abusive ass situation where you're being abused. Period. Because if you try to handle all your finances by yourself, you're not going to have any. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do, I mean, you could do it better. You can more better hustle and make money and have money to provide yourself somewhere to live, or whatever, have stable income. You're more likely to have stable income if you don't have any kids. Period. That's the easiest way to get out of poverty and stay out of poverty. Because then you can move around how you need to move. Like if you have to be homeless, you can be homeless, and you can build up your finances and, try to figure out how to live, what I'm saying, homeless, or in and out of hotels, or sleeping in your car, something where you can build up your finances to get somewhere stable to live, or something. You just got to figure it out. And you're more able to do that if you oh shit, sorry about that, y'all. um but anyway, you're more able to do that if you, like I said, if you don't have any children, you're able to move around quicker and easier to point A to point B without any struggle. Okay? So if other black women are not telling you, black women, that they don't have your better interests, and y'all really need to get that through your heads. Like, these women on YouTube, they don't care. They're not telling you anything educated, because the reason why is because they want to see you fail. Like, they want you black women, they want to feel like they're better than you. They're trying to compete with you. Like, a lot of black women are sick in their fucked up head. Like, they just, all they care about is competing with other women. That's all they care about. It's a psychotic obsession. So they literally just go around, you know, obsessing and stalking other women. And the reason why they're bitter and mad is because they either dependent on a man to take care of them, or they're dependent on their parents or somebody around them to buffer them, and they're fucking pathetic. And they can't stand women who are assertive, who are intelligent, who are self-sufficient. They can't stand that because they're not like that. You know what I'm saying? They need a lot of help and handouts. They need a lot of buffering. They're weak, they're frail, they're fragile, they're pathetic. And they think everybody wants to be like that. Like, some people see that as pathetic, when you can't do anything on your own and you need a lot of handouts and connections all the time. And to the point where you're so pathetic that you really don't even have any life experience, and you can't even really tell nobody how to really get nothing done, because you're easily able to get things done because you're buffered. And somebody who's not buffered, they don't have your lifestyle, so it's like you can't really give them advice, because what do you know about taking care of things? You don't take care of anything. You don't do anything. What experiences do you have? Have you been married? Have you took care of kids? Have you took care of anything in your life? A lot of these women are weird. I mean, it's like they don't have no life experiences, but they talk a lot about life experiences with none. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk a lot about dealing with men when they don't have a man. They talk a lot about getting a high value man. They ain't never had one. You know what I'm saying? They talk a lot of shit. And it's like, y'all really need to pay attention to that, because how you gonna listen to somebody that don't know what the hell they're talking about tell you how to handle your finances and how to handle your business? I don't never listen to no black band. She tell me nothing. I don't even ask for advice, because I know when I can look at somebody and tell, what advice can you give me? You ain't doing nothing on your own. You ain't got it all figured out. Look at you. Like, anytime you're superficial as hell and you sitting there worrying about how somebody look and what clothes somebody wearing and shit, I know you're dumb as hell. That's a teenage type of mentality. It's like a teenager or somebody who's irresponsible, worrying about, what I'm saying, how somebody looking and shit. Some people like being frugal with their damn money, and they like, what I'm saying, saving their money, and they don't really be caring about nothing else. And it's really not none of your concern, because why the fuck you care about what somebody look like anyway? I mean, look at you. The fuck? Like, it be so real, like, corny ass conversations on the internet. Real corny. You know what I'm saying? These bitches on the internet, they sound like they 15. I mean, their level of maturity and their level of, what I'm saying, intelligence is kind of pathetic to me. It's like, how the hell you 40 plus and you sound like a 16-year-old? Like, you still have these fantasies about finding some Mr. Right, and what the fuck? Most women who are experienced and been in the dating world and dealt with their fair share of men and dating or whatever, and been in long term relationships, they know way more than some idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're more valuable to listen to than the inexperienced woman who still have delusions in her head about how relationships work and how dating works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pathetic. People are pathetic, is all I'm saying. And they're in a competition in their mind. I mean, nobody gives a fuck about these people, but they're in a competition in their own mind. It's like a delusion. They're fucking pretty much insane, because they live their life as a competition with other people, and they don't even have shit to show for. I mean, whatever they're competing for, they don't really have nothing to compete for. They're not winning nothing. You know what I'm saying? But in their mind, it's like a 24-hour competition, and it don't make no sense. And I think a lot of black women on YouTube are operating off of this delusional competition they have in their head with other women, and that's what drives them to say most of the stupid shit they be saying. That's why their conversations are so childish, and it's all about men and who got the better man. Like, that's all the fuck they talk about on here. It's pathetic. Like, you didn't get picked, you preference this, preference that. It's always some little goofy ass shit. But these women are never talking about how to build your finances up, which is all you black women really should be caring about. Like, it shouldn't even be no conversations about men in regard to money anyway. You should be building your own finances up with people who are going to secure, what I'm saying, your money. You shouldn't be investing your money in nowhere where it's not going to benefit you. And that should be the real conversation, but it's not, because a lot of these ashy hoes, they want to keep talking about Pookie all day. They want to talk about these knickknacks all day instead of giving y'all valuable information. They always talk about money in the context of men. Why are these women always talking about money in the context of men? Why don't they never talk about money just randomly, just in the context of you on your own? Why are they always including men in these conversations? Why they act like you have to go through a man to make money, or you have to be connected to a man to have money? Why do they act like that? That shit ain't real life. A lot of black women are leaning on other women for survival. They're not. They're already building a community of women so they can have resources, because they can't get it from men. So I don't understand why that's never a topic of discussion. And you know why it's not a topic of discussion, with these upper upper class black women, is because they don't know how to build their finances up. These women have had handouts. They've had people take care and coddle them their whole life. They know nothing about building up from nowhere. That's why they don't talk about it. Either that or they prostitutes, and they're prostituting themselves for money, and they try to make y'all think that that they're doing other things and they are successful or something, when really they're not. I don't know which it is, but they don't know about how to build no finances up, because they literally are not telling other women how to do that. And it's like, if you're educated and you're smart and you went to college and you come from an upper class family, why are you not telling other women how to build their damn finances up? That's because they never built it up. Obviously, they got a lot of handouts in life, and that's why they don't know how to tell you how to build your shit up. So y'all just need to pay attention to these hating ass women, like these obsessed bitches. Like, it's women out here who are so parasitic. They like obsessed with other women who they can't parasite off of. I promise you, it's like getting real nasty and disgusting in society now. Like, all of them female Trump supporters, these upper class black women will be they will be Trump supporters. Like, they will be on that side. Like, they're not liberal. They're not for women's rights, like women having their own autonomy, women having their own bank accounts. Like, I really feel like these upper class black women are anti-female. They just sound like it. Just like with Ebony K. Williams. At first she said she wouldn't date a bus driver, but then you see how she did a whole 180, and then she started saying, telling all the young black women if they want to get married, they need to do it now. She's completely controlled and compromised. These upper class women are not self sufficient. They're not independent because they're compromised. Like, they're being threatened with, what I'm saying. They don't have no control over their life. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no control over the things they feel and the things they believe. They are told what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be thinking these women out here bossing. These upper class women are bossing, like, or these rich women like Beyonce, for example. Y'all be thinking they flossing, and really they under complete domination and control. They not free. They not bosses. They not living a free existence. They literally are under 1 billion, like, amount of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are completely dominated. They can't go where they want. They can't do what they want. They can't say what they want. Look at Beyonce. Why in the hell is she even standing next to this? Why is she even standing next to Jay-Z after these allegations came out? Why is she even having anything to do with him? Why she didn't file for divorce? I'm pretty sure she knew that these charges was coming. So, or not charges, but she knew that these allegations was coming. Why did she go ahead and just, what I'm saying, do away with the marriage? Why is she making public appearances with him? Like, she's under control. Jay-Z controls her. I'm telling y'all, like, he controls her. He controls her check. She under some kind of contract where she can't leave his ass, or she can't publicly humiliate him or publicly separate from him. Even if she did leave him, you know what I'm saying? Even if she did leave him physically, like, she really not with him anymore, she can't do it publicly because she under some kind of stipulation or something. which means that these women are not bosses like y'all think they are. Y'all really need to understand this shit. I mean, I don't know what more to tell y'all. These uppity black women, they are not your friend. They are they're not free, they're not independent, they're not for women's rights, they're not for black women coming up, they're not for your progress, they're not for y'all leveling up. They ain't for none of that shit. They hating ass bitches, they're jealous. They try to take other women down because they want to be feel like they're better than somebody. All they think about is competition and feeling better than other women. They're pathetic. They are destructive. They'll bring garbage around you and try to fuck your life up. They'll try to build friendships with you just to use you for shit, to prop themselves up. They like weak ass women they can control. They like weak minded females they can tell what to do. You know what I'm saying? They like little buffers and little, you know what I'm saying, little tag-alongs and shit, little sidekicks. That's what they like. These bitches are trash. This is why I don't deal with the average black woman, because you either dealing with a hood rat who's completely ignorant, or you dealing with an uppity wannabe who's an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Ass licking, ass kissing, bougie wannabe bougie hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, black women got a lot of fucked up ways. I mean, it's just the truth, and that's why I'm for black women like literally segregating from each other. Like, this shit needs to divide. I'm tired of the fake unity with black women, because it's not real. It's real dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just disgusting, man. I just don't like what I'm seeing with the black female collective. It's gross. All of the talking that we've been doing on the internet for all these years, clapping back at these assholes online, these misogynistic, racist ass psychopaths, these black male woman hating homos. Like, we've been really clapping back, and we're not getting any fucking where, because it's a lot of hating ass infiltrators who don't really want to see black women progress. They just don't, because they're fucking jealous, hating ass fucking bitches who work for the manosphere. They're fucking dust. So if they're working for the manosphere, you know they ain't got your better interest. I mean, these women are obsessed with the manosphere. They're always talking about the manosphere. And they're always talking about preferences. And they're always talking about who black males are picking, because these bitches are obsessed. They literally are obsessed with who black males are picking. These women are film sales. They are film sales. This is real. These uppity wannabe black women are film sales. These women are unattractive in real life. They're not desired by the men they desire. They want men who are, who are achieving, who have great jobs and making real good money, who are attractive. These are the men they want, but they're rejects. They can't get these men, and most of the shit that they talk about online is driven by that insecurity. You know what I'm saying, in their head, like, they can't get picked. They can't get no the type of men they want to desire them or give them any attention. So they using the internet to get attention. This is what the fuck really be going on. They are out of touch with reality, and they don't care about other black women, and they really don't even like black women. They don't like average. Do y'all black women, all the black women who are like working class, middle class, y'all need to understand these other black women do not like you. They think you're poor. They think you're stupid. They think you're beneath them. They think that you deserve pookie, and that's all you can get. And they deserve a higher class of man than you. This is what the fuck these hoes. These bitches are so weird and obsessed and psychotic that they'll come on my videos and they'll say things like I'm in a competition with these dirty hoes. I don't even know these bitches from a can of paint, and I don't compare myself to nobody's on the internet I don't know who the hell they are, but they compare themselves to me. They start talking about my baby daddy, and they're obsessed with me on a weird ass level. It's psychotic. It's like a crazy ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody is insane. The way they stalk my page, the way they stalk my life, the way they stalk my personal life, it's not normal. It's really just not. They sit and wait and try to figure out things they can say. They subscribe to my page just so they can look and find things to talk shit about. They really are pathetic and obsessed. These type of bitches, and then they always are saying that they support these other women on YouTube. Like it's like they're here for the sole purpose to support bitches who don't even like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have to understand these women think they're overseers of the black female conversation. So they think they're overseers, like they're gonna control a narrative, and they don't want any other black woman controlling a narrative or saying anything against what they're saying because they want to have control over the black female conversation. They want to have control. They want to control the narrative. And they want the narrative to be black male obsession. That's what they want. See, I'm trying to get y'all out of that, move past that. Like, I'm telling you how to build your finances up and how to be independent from these Negroes and how to not have nothing to do with them, period. And then they're just trying to keep you in a loop of obsessing about, you know what I'm saying, the black community, black issues, the black male, dating white people. Like, they want you in this perpetual state of trying to be accepted somewhere. So, yes, y'all. It's just crazy how obsessed these females are on here. I don't fuck with upper class black women. Any black, like, if I'm not um if we don't come from the same place and we don't understand each other because it's not, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like those relationships need to exist, period. I feel like a lot of upper class black women parasite off of working class, middle class black women, and they want to keep black women fucked up in middle class and working class and poor and dealing struggling with Pookie. They like seeing that shit, and they like seeing black women in that state of mind and in that struggle type of scenario. They like it so they can feel better than some damn body. So what they do is they get on here to try to perpetuate it by trying to keep black women complacent, keep them obsessing about men, keep them struggling, keep them scrounging and scraping and you know what I'm saying, just clinging to Negroes who don't want them. Like, this is what the hell they be doing just to compete with other women. I really believe that. So, and like I said, these people work for the manosphere. They work for these racist white people too, because it's a lot of racist. These racist white people, they the ones control the platform, and they the ones trying to silence and gaslight black female discussions, and they're the ones that be doxing black women and trying to get them off the network. And these black women who I'm talking about, they work for them too, and that's why they're always trying to gas up white men all the time and trying to convince black women to worship white males because they work for these people. So that's what the fuck you dealing with, is a whole bunch of hating ass bitches, obsessed, weird ass, no life. And you have to understand, somebody who's upper class and come from privilege and come from being coddled, they asses are fucking retarded. Like, most of them are primitive. They really are not that smart. You might, they might have went to college and went to a Ivy League college, but they're fucking dumb. They only book smart. They only understand what they read somewhere. They don't think that far. They're very slow, and they're weird, and they're obsessed with other people because everybody's better than them. The type of demographic of black women that I'm talking about, they're the buffers to the white community. They're rejects. They don't have a lot of, socially, they don't have a lot of, you know, people they associate with. It's mainly people who just see them as a buffer. So they're kind of, like a little lap dog or something. Like, they have that kind of mentality. You know what I'm saying? They're very weird. They're very afraid of offending, or afraid of saying something, saying the wrong thing. They like gophers. They'll go for anything. You tell them anything, especially if you white, they'll just go for it. They just not intelligent people. They're dumb as fuck. They're idiots. I don't befriend them. I would never be cool with them in real life. So the point is that we talk about upper class black women because that's what I wanted to talk about, because they really have a tendency to be trying to be cool and build a bridge with average black women, and black women need to stop allowing bitches to build bridges with them who really don't like them, who don't care about their better interests. Stop building bridges with hating bitches just because they black. Y'all need to cut that out. Like, no, just because she black don't mean that you need owe her shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. These upper class black women that I'm talking about, these little buffered ass clowns, they don't know nothing about life. They're inexperienced. They're slow. They always trying to play somebody, but really they don't have shit they damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're pathetic. They think everything is a competition. They're obsessed with other people on a weird, perverted, nerdy, geeky, perverted type of way. Like, just a weirdo bitch. You know what I'm saying? Obsessed. Always watching what somebody else is doing, watching how they looking, how they carry themselves, their clothes. Fucking weird. These bitches on the internet are some weirdos. They're always trying to compete with other women. They speak like they're always competing with other females all the time. They're not normal. They're not normal in the brain, period. They're not normal people. They're a little too obsessed and too pressed about other females. Just like when you be seeing them obsessing like about other women who don't, mess with black males or men in general who are speaking against men, or, talking about being for B and, going for B and not dealing with, what I'm saying? They always obsessively in those conversations, gassing their relationships up and saying, oh, I got a man. That's, always in a space where the fuck nobody asked them to be. You understand? Like, why the fuck are you over here? Why are you in this space? Why are you entertaining these conversations? Why are you obsessed with other females? Is the real fucking question. Bitch, why are you so weird? If you live in your best life and you got it all figured out, then why the fuck are you not in your own space? Why you keep trying to stalk other people's spaces? These are not normal women. These women are not for the black female collector. I promise y'all. They just want to compete with you. They think something is a tit for tat, a little chess game or something. They weirdos. And they always stealing other women's content, stealing other women's talking points. They fucking weird. They're not real intellectuals. They're not really intelligent or none of that. All of that shit is fake. They some buffered ass, coddled ass little kids in the brain. They don't have no life. They don't care about nothing. They don't talk about kids because they don't have any damn kids. They don't talk about real life's issues because they don't give a fuck about life. Black males are garbage as a collective, and it's a statistical fact that anybody can look the fuck up and see for themselves. Black women who are average income, who are working class and middle class, all you have to do is look around your social circle and look in your environment, and you'll see the quality of males you have to choose from in your environment. That's all you have to do. We already are aware of this shit. Like, us black women, we have conversations with other black women because the fuck, we're not antisocial. So we talk to other women and we know all everybody's man ain't shit if they have one. Most black women are single by choice because they got rid of the fuck nigga they was with. So we average income, average black women, we know who the fuck we have a dating pool with. We're not dumb. But it's these other women who want to make you think that you can date whoever the fuck you want to which is a lie because other men ain't checking for you. So when somebody's saying that shit, they're stating facts. These niggas they're fucking bums. What the fuck do these bitches have? Look at his car. Any nigga that's trying to talk to you, look at his car and yeah, ask questions about his bank account, ask questions about his credit score, and then you'll see how many men you have who are available to you who actually have some money and good credit. And then you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to nobody. Just ask those fucking questions to a bitch ass nigga who's trying to talk to you. And then you'll see they're all broke and lame and trying to look for somebody to leech off of. Ask his ass how many kids do he have? Do he have a baby mama? This all you gotta ask. That's all you gotta do. The fuck? We know our fucked up community. Who the hell don't know this? It's like we already know our own circle. We already know what we dealing with. We don't need to listen to other women tell us shit. We already know what the hell the situation is. The bitches who are trying to, this is the thing, the sickness about black women who are fucking, they sick. They always trying to prove they got the better man. That's all they give a fuck about. That's all they care about. Meanwhile, that dude is a piece of garbage. They're always trying to flex whatever knick-knack they have. That's all they do all day. Their whole point in life is to get it with a knick-knack and prove, oh, look at my knick-knack. Look at the one I got. That's all they care about. Meanwhile, they with gutter rat garbage. Shit is trash. But they trying to sit there and act like they got some damn perfect nigga. It ain't no fucking such thing. It ain't no such thing. So any female trying to make you think that, she a delusional ass bitch. And that's really a bitch you don't need to deal with. Because she living in fucking la la land. I don't even, that's why I said, black women who have a man, have a husband, whatever, I don't fuck with them. I don't want them dusty assholes even around me. All they care about these days is proving they got a man. Like, this is all they, bitch, get your ass out of here. They don't want to care about you or your life or your man or nothing. Like, get the fuck away. Gone. You're weird as hell. You need to find something else to do and something else to care about, bitch. That's what you need to do. Okay, so male worshippers, I don't care if no woman is with a man or not, but if she flexing about it, if that's all she give a fuck about, her point is always showcasing her lifestyle with his ass. Bitch, get a life. Like, who fucking cares about you? Get a life. It really shouldn't be a badge of honor because you know what that means? When black women are doing that, that means that they know niggas ain't shit. That's why they doing that. She trying to prove that I got the better man because she know these niggas ain't shit. So she understands that niggas ain't shit. But she wants you to think differently because she a weirdo. That's the point behind somebody that's doing that, who's trying to flex. She's weird. She's trying to prove a point because she knows she ain't shit. She knows that her community ain't shit. And that's why she trying to prove a point that she's a better black woman. And she got the better deal. That's why she's doing that. Who the fuck does that in other groups? Do you see other races of women doing that? Other races of women never compete over men. Ever. They don't do it. They just don't do it. And if they do, it's over a particular man. It's not a big thing. It's just like, oh, you're dating such and such. Oh, I wanted to date him, or I was dating him, and typical shit where it's a personal thing because that's her ex-boyfriend or somebody she was involved with, not who got the better man in general. Other races of women don't do that shit because it's not a stereotype of their male group being so disgusting. So they don't compete over like by a large, number or majority of women competing over who got the better men, like in the black community. That shit goes on in the black community because the Negroes are disgusting. So that's why the hell you have a phenomenon like that. But like I said, the black women who compete over having a better knick-knack, they know that. That's why they doing that. They want you to think, oh, look, I got one. Bitch, I don't care what you got because I don't have to flex my man. I don't have to flex being with no dude. I don't have to flex. Men, these males of today, they flexing what woman they have. That's because they're primitive and pathetic. I can stand on my own. I don't really need to be flexing who's with me, because I don't really need anybody with me. But if you there, you're going to be running me up some money. You want to be benefit me. You're not going to be around me and not doing shit. But because I'm definitely not taking care of your raggedy ass. But the fact is, I'm not about to be flexing about nothing, because I don't think like that. And I think it's disgusting for women to flex having access to a male, like he can't leave or cheat on you or beat your ass or do something, you know what I'm saying, to you. Like he just, like, I don't praise men. I'm not a male worshiper, so I don't do that shit because it's not normal. But a lot of black women don't do that, and the uppity ones, they do it more so than I think average income black women do it. And that's why black women need to segregate from their conversations, because their conversations really don't affect us like, us regular black women. It just don't affect us. It's just like we don't have anything in common. And I feel like it need to be deaded. The conversation about Pookie needs to be deaded. You don't need to be caring about Pookie. You need to be building your finances with other women. You need to be moving on past this whole Pookie conversation, because it's getting old and tired and whack. Nobody cares about Pookie. Nobody cares. They're not getting no attention. They're not getting nothing. And any black woman who's trying to compete, leave that bitch hanging, like, and leave that hoe in the dust. What are you competing over, bitch? You're delusional. I ain't competing with you. And you ain't about to convince me of shit, because from what I know, you don't have no life experiences, so you can't tell me nothing about nothing. I know how to move. I know how to take care of my business. I know how to do what I need to do. I don't need your input. I definitely don't need to listen to you about building shit up, because you ain't built nothing for yourself. Everything you have was given. You're not even you haven't achieved anything. What have you achieved? You still on the internet talking about these fucking nicknaws all day. Why are you not moving up? Why are you not moving on? Why are you not progressing in life? Why you haven't changed the subject by now? Like, what's really going on in your life? Because you just in a revolving door of talking about the same shit over and over and over again. You're not moving on. You're not living your best life. You're not showing these little girls how to live their best life, because you're not living your best fucking life. So, I mean, what the fuck? Like, you don't have nothing to offer. Like, and you need to stop talking about women's situations who don't have nothing. If you don't have the same type of males surrounding you as another group of women, you don't need to be telling them how to deal with those males, because you literally don't have no life experience dealing with those type of males that you're talking ish about. Like, just shut up already about it. How are you on the internet talking all the time about a community that you don't even freaking belong to? Like, what? That don't even make no sense. That's the crazy part. They spend so much time talking about Pookie and Ray Way and LaQuisha and all of these ghetto scenarios and shit. I just don't understand. Why are you talking about it? Live your best life and stay out of the hood and stay out of those conversations, you fucking weirdo. It's clear that they really want to build a bridge, and they really want average black women listening to their BS. Like, and these bitches don't even identify with you. It's just like Exoticals United. It's the same thing I said about her. She doesn't identify as a black woman. So why the fuck does she keep talking about black women for? She keeps talking about the black women in the black community, but yet she doesn't identify as black. So why the hell are you talking about people who have nothing to do with you? You're not a part of the black community, so fuck off. Talk about something else. Go talk about your community that you belong to, and stop talking about other people's community who don't have nothing to do with you. So yeah, it's just, it's getting pathetic, because these conversations are getting really repetitive, and I just see a bunch of hating ass bitches is what I see. Hell yeah, they're social outcasts. These women are social outcasts. They're rejects, and not just social outcasts, but they're rejects. of men. Men do not want to date these women. Men do not find these women attractive. They don't want to date these women. These women think they are on a higher level than they actually are. They think they should rank higher of desirability amongst the men they want to date, and they don't, and that pisses them off. So that now they're trying to build a bridge with regular women, with other women who they think are inferior to them, because they don't have nowhere to fit in or belong. So they spend all day on the internet obsessively talking about this all the time, about getting picked and getting preferred all the time. These women are rejects. I mean, it's disgusting to listen to, because you thinking you listening to some women who identify with you, who giving you some real tea, and really they just rejects at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have your better interest. They don't even really care about nothing but getting picked and liked and preferred. So it's a trip. It's a trip. It's a trip, and I'm just done with these conversations. I mean, I'm done hearing about Pookie. I'm done hearing about black women's connection to Pookie and how they need to move on, and but ain't nobody moving on. You know what I'm saying? Tired of hearing about who getting picked, who not, who's the preference, who's not. It's just getting really and y'all need to understand, these women who are perpetuating these conversations are rejects. Y'all need to see them accordingly and stop listening to them, and don't trust them in real life, and don't even deal with them in real life. Like, you see black women who behave like this in real life, who talk like this all the time, don't be cool with them. Like, don't even be friends with them at all, because some black women just want to see you, you know what I'm saying, doing worse than them, and that's all they really care about. Period. And trying to prove that they not a part of something and they are better, and they're, whatever. But really, if you really smart, you will just not deal with nicknaws. You'll build your finances with people that you know you can trust, and then you'll leave it at that, and not be getting sucked into all of the BS, the little traps of the black community, because it's really just disgusting. Yeah, and I'm just disgusted at black women. I'm disgusted that they the way they are. I'm disgusted by it. It's nasty. It's primitive, and it's not gonna stop. And it's like, it ain't nothing. You can't fix it. You can't clean black women up and make them not be the way they are. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do but just mind your business, like I do. I just mind my business. I'm not obsessed with other women. I don't compete with other women. I don't be caring about other women's finances. Only I'm trying to look for ways to build other women's finances up and help them out financially, and help them, you know what I'm saying, figure out how to, get to point A to point B. That's my goal. That's my objective. That's what I think about. Period. So, and I know these motherfuckers out here, these white people, these niggas, they just want to see black women broke. I know that for a fact. I'm seeing that for myself. They just really want to mess with black women's finances. And I'm telling y'all, how you get out of that is you build your finances with other women, and you don't let men parasite off of your finances, because that's what they out here trying to do. They out here literally trying to live off women's income and pay only minor bills, and not have to really be a breadwinner and actually take care of a household. They don't want to do that. So y'all got to really figure your way out of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get off this live, because there's really nothing else I want to say about it. I just wanted to give a quick, you know what I'm saying, conversation about it, because I'm just really getting tired of these YouTube streets. I really am. Um, and I'm not obsessed with other women, so I feel uncomfortable when I'm dealing with weirdos like I'm dealing with on the internet. These stalkers, you know what I'm saying, who are always worrying about other women's income, and always worrying about, you know what I'm saying, trying to set other women up to get played, and all of this stuff that I see these women doing on here. It's disgusting. But anyway, That's all I want to say for right now, and I will talk to y'all later.